In the United Nations Security Council, recognizing a new state, like Palestine, requires support from at least 9 of the 15 members. But there's one big catch: none of the 5 permanent members must veto it. These 5 countries, known as the P5, are the United States, the United Kingdom, China, Russia, and France. Let's break down their positions on Palestinian statehood. The United States does not support full UN membership for Palestine and has used its veto power before to block it. Russia supports Palestinian statehood and consistently votes in favor. China also supports the creation of a Palestinian state and calls for a two-state solution. France supports Palestinian statehood in principle and has shown openness, but also considers the status of peace talks. The United Kingdom has stated that it will recognize Palestine as a state, but only if Israel agrees to a ceasefire and peace efforts are moving forward. Now, let's look at the current 10 non-permanent members of the Security Council. These rotate every 2 years, but as of now, they are: Algeria strongly supports Palestine. Guyana supports Palestinian statehood. Sierra Leone supports Palestine. Ecuador supports Palestine. Mozambique supports Palestine. Malta supports a two-state solution and leans in favor of recognition. Switzerland supports a two-state solution, cautiously supportive. Slovenia likely to support recognition. Japan and South Korea more cautious and generally follow the US lead. So what happens if all 10 non-permanent members support Palestinian statehood and even 4 of the P5 agree, but the United States says no? The answer is the resolution fails. That's because even if 14 out of 15 members vote yes, a single veto from any of the P5 blocks the decision. In this case, the US alone can stop Palestine from becoming a full member of the United Nations. This is the power of the veto. One country can override the global majority. However, Palestine still gains broad international recognition in other ways. In the UN General Assembly, where there is no veto power, over 130 countries already recognize Palestine as a state. But full UN membership with voting rights requires the Security Council's approval, and as long as the US maintains its veto, Palestine remains a non-member observer state. So even if the world supports Palestine's statehood, a US veto keeps it out of full UN membership for now. Do you think the United Nations Security Council should recognize Palestine as a state, or should the matter be left for Israel and Palestine to resolve through dialogue? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.